MLB The Show's coverage. Settling in now, Jacob deGrom. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Mets, the pitcher, Jacob
He's set. Here it comes.
deGrom.
In the air to straightaway right. And how about this? Extra bases on the first pitch of the afternoon. And he's looking for 3 right out of the gates today. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Leadoff men are supposed to light the fuse and get the offense going, right? Well, that's exactly what he does right here. Great way to start the day.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, talk about striking on back-to-back pitches, Dero. A triple, then followed by a single. Big inning lurking here.
Yeah, Dan, I think that's a game plan today against this guy right now. Being aggressive in the zone. If he's going to attack, then they're going to pull the trigger.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. He's running. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Conforto is on his way home. And the runner will score from first. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple. So the first 3 batters of the ball game hit safely against him here, and he's going to need to turn things around in a hurry before things get out of hand. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. Lifted in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the 3rd run across in this inning.
Coming to the plate now, Andres Jimenez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Grounded to the right. Rizzo is there. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through for a hit. Happ scoops it up.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. And there he goes towards second. There's Baez. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Mets lead this one 3-0. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, man. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. And that can't find the zone either. It's ball 4, and on just 5 pitches, he's walked the pitcher leading off the inning.
Batting second, the first baseman, Anthony.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Working for the punch out and the offering. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. The classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Jason Hayward started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Popped him up. Chirinos has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail in this one 3-0. Striding into the box, Robinson Chirinos.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
To the plate now, Dominic Smith. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And gone. An absolute bomb. Solo shot to right center, and the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now batting, the pitcher.
In now, Jacob deGrom. Hit back up the middle. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The batter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. He's set, and the pitch. Right back at the mound. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. There goes the runner. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Happ is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Mets are out on top, 6-0. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Once again, a 3-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident in doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7.
Here's Chris Bryant now, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Ball 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still find themselves down 6-0. Andres Gimenez the next to bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
Up next to the bat,
digging in to try it again, Todd Frazier, a base hit in his first trip. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Line drive to center field. Happ is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. The relay. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Inside ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Into the box now, Javier Baez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Into the box, Dan Winkler. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The 1-1 home.
Ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the catcher Robinson Chirinos.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Center field. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out. Next up for New York, Dominic Smith, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Hard hit ball to second. Kipnis is there. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. Pulled toward right center field. Hayward on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-0. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3-2 now. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous two. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. One away.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber.
As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Waiting on it is Nimmo.
2 down.
The batter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still find themselves down 6-0. Ready once again, Michael Conforto. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Number 30. Michael
Fly ball
Conforto.
heading for the alley. Hayward giving chase. But he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. And he is into third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
At the plate, Brandon Nimmo. And the runner's coming home. Now Nimmo connects out to deep right field. Off the roof facade and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Oh, heater gets turned around.
Jimenez.
At the plate now, Andres Jimenez. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
The third baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Todd Frazier. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, make it 9-0.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Tyler Chatwood gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And that'll get down for a base hit, and he's safe.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued 0-0.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Mets 9 and the Cubs nothing. Striding in once again, Jason Kipnis. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
To the plate now, Ian Happ. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Happ was born in the state of Pennsylvania. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand one. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Digging in once again, Dominic Smith. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The first baseman, number 2.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Smith.
High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jacob deGrom, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Driven nicely into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 10-0 score. Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 10 and the Cubs nothing. And that brings up Javi Baez.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
0-1 the count. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And he misses there, 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Still even at 2-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Victor Caratini will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. 2-1 after the foul ball there. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That evens it up, 1-1. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Grounded down the third baseline. Frazier is there. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Ryan Tepera comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now at the plate, Jeff McNeil, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting, the shortstop.
In now, Andres Jimenez. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd.
Into the box now, Todd Frazier trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Runners on the move for second. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And that's a home run into the top tank. It's a 2-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes as the blowout continues. Andrew Chafin enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 39, Andrew Chafin. Now batting,
At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. Line drive base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Smith.
Into the box, Dominic Smith. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Chirinos rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner is in from second. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Wow, with 1 out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his second hit of the game. So he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
Stepping in now, Jacob deGrom. Swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. The tag, and he is out.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. The 0-1 pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he is in there. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long, as 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much you can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
At the plate now, Jeff McNeil.
He swings and grounds it to short.
On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Mets out in front, 16-0. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
2-1 the count. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
The right fielder.
So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
All right, let's address the elephant in the room right here. This guy's absolutely dealing, throwing a no-hitter, but that pitch count's getting up there. He's going to have to be super efficient in these later innings if his manager's going to give him a shot.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Sent on the ground out to second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Striding in, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Changeup called strike 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still 16-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Andres Jimenez. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air to center field. Happ is right there, 1 down. Digging in, Todd Frazier. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To short, hit hard. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Greg Kimbrell comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Robinson Chirinos. He swings and grounds it to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Dominic Smith. Back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The next Cub up, Ian Happ. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat.
Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at-bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Chris Bryant becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Into the box, Wilson Contreras, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Count is 1-2 now. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Here's Javier Baez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. An intentional walk is one thing, but an intentional walk with a man on first is another. Strange strategy. I don't quite get it.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up, and he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ready for another shot now. Number 44. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. Rowan Wick enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 50.
Steven Matz will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Takes this the other way to right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The right fielder, number 30.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing by Conforto, and this is driven to deep right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto as they just continue to pour it on here.
The center fielder, number 9.
So now to the plate, Brandon Nimmo. High in the air out to center field. Happ is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now that.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jeff McNeil. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Mets lead this one 18-0. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
1-1 to Schwarber. The 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. The 3-1. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Jason Hayward stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
3-0 to him now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. At the plate, Jason Kipnis. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Got him fishing that time, 0-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
Ball and a strike.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. To first. A throw to the plate. At the plate, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting.
Standing in, Wilson Contreras. He is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And they get the force, and that will officially do it. It's a no-hitter.
Yeah, you know what's amazing? A combined no-hitter is even more rare than a complete game no-hitter. So it's not something you see every day or every year for that matter. And that's what you call a total team effort.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the tops player of the game.
Well, they were setting them up for him, and he was knocking them down all game long, and he came through on more than one occasion and wound up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.